Hello and welcome. You are listening to the At Home with Ifeno podcast. This podcast is for anyone, male and female, who believes that the home is the cornerstone and foundation of a flourishing society and a better world. Here, we'll guide you through the intricate journey of building a home that's not just a physical space. Whether you are single, preparing to share your life with another, a couple cultivating a shared dream, or parents tending to the garden of their children's hearts. Every other week, we'll talk about topics like practical tips on managing family finances, creating a beautiful home, conversations on courtship, marriage, parenting, and much more. The At Home with Ifeno podcast offers a rich tapestry of inspiration and support. Join us as we explore creating homes where love resides, families thrive in wisdom, and the seeds of a brighter future are sown, just as God intended. Hello, and welcome to At Home with Ifeno. Welcome. We're still in the mood of the new year, so it's still not out of place if I am still saying Happy New Year once again, throughout the month of January. We thank God for the gift of life. So I just want to be sure you are with me, and I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are connecting with us globally. How are you today? Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, just click on that subscribe button and drop a comment to tell me how you have started your year. How have you kicked off your year? We're here 2 weeks ago to start the new year, and I want to be sure you have started on a good note. I hope you've had some quiet time with your maker, the one that has created you, because he has all the details of this year and he's ready to give you instructions, strategy, whatever you need. The big question is, would you follow his plan? Would you follow his timing? Will you follow his purpose for you for this year? It promises to be an exciting and an adventurous year. Yes, that is the way I feel. That's how Ifeno, is feeling. And I wish you a beautiful 2026, my dear listener. So, like I said, how are you today? Drop in the comment section. How is your family, your children? If you're not yet married, how is work? How is your fiance or fiancé? If you are married, how is your wife? How is your husband? And your extended family members, your parents, your siblings. We are connected in one way or the other. We cannot do life alone. It is not good to do life alone. So there is someone in your life that is very important. And I hope everyone is doing well on this start of a new year. So today promises to be very, very rewarding for your time. So just take away every distraction. Get your sweet spot, your water tea, your jotter, your journal, your writing material, your tablet, whatever it is that will make you take important highlights of today's episode. And you won't regret listening to today's episode, I promise you. So, welcome again to another heart-to-heart episode of At Home with Ifeno. And I say Happy New Year once again. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. It's a brand new chapter. And I am so grateful that we are working together through this season together to learn, to grow, and to become more intentional on how we are living or how we're going to live and how we're going to love, our family and those around us. I've just realized that at the start of every year, at the start of every new year, many of us are full of energy. And I know some of us are still full of that energy. full of energy, full of goals, and some people have resolutions. But somewhere along the way, all those big yeses that we started with, they start to feel heavy. They start to feel like a big burden. Yes, we say yes to everything that looks good. That's how the new year begins. We say yes to that thing that sounds like an opportunity, or that thing that feels so urgent. And before you know what, before long, maybe by February, we are already getting stretched, we are already feeling tired and even disconnected from the things and the people that truly matter most. So today's episode is what I have titled The Quiet Yes. Choosing what truly matters this year. The quiet yes. Choosing what truly matters this year. So this is a call to slow down. We are still in January. Just calm down, slow down, breathe. The holiday is over and you are trying to find your feet for the new year. This is a call to realign, because sometimes the loudest growth you are going to experience, it happens in quiet spaces. That big leap, that push, that new you for the new year that you will likely experience this year will not come from necessarily being out there and running uncontrollably. No, it's likely going to happen in quiet spaces. And that's why this period, this month of January, it's a good time to breathe, to realign and be focused on what truly matters. The quiet yes. Choosing what truly matters this year. So that means that not everything will truly matter to you, dear listener, this year. So this is an episode that will show you, how to choose depth over noise. There's a lot of noise and distractions, honestly, in our world today. This is an episode that will help you choose purpose over pressure, and peace over performance. There is nothing to prove to anyone. There's nothing to prove to your friends. There's nothing to prove even to your family. The person you should be focused on is what God has told you to focus on, and to do it His own way and follow His timing and plan. So let's be honest. The noise of too many yeses will not get us too far this year. Even if you start very, strongly, by the time you get to the middle of the year, you will feel overwhelmed and exhausted. And that's to tell us that not all the yeses are for us, because there's a lot of noise out there. So we live in a culture that is always saying, yes, I will do this. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, say yes and yes to every good cause does not translate to being transformed and productive. So we live in a culture, like I said, that says yes to every social event, yes to every business idea, yes to every friend's request, yes to every trending challenge. Dear listener, you will become burdened. And if you notice your past years, you will see that many yeses have become a burden, or they became a burden. So let me just share how I used to feel in the years past. And don't get me wrong, we are all work in progress. So I have evolved and changed. And like I said in the last episode where I had my guest, I don't, not that I don't have a plan, but I come with an open heart, ready to hear what my maker, the owner of my life, will tell me beyond what I desire. So I remember a season in my life when I was saying yes to almost everything. I was saying yes to ministry. I was saying yes to motherhood. I can't run away from that. I was saying yes to volunteering. I was saying yes to mentoring some people. I was saying yes to creating, to showing up for everyone. And you know what? It looked so, so good. But my soul was tired. My soul was exhausted. And then one night, I just sat down as I was just thinking. And I was asking myself, why do I feel so tired? Why do I feel so, overwhelmed, even when I'm doing the good things? So I wasn't doing the wrong things. The things I was saying yes to were all good. And then I heard within my spirit, the Holy Spirit said, because you are doing more than what I asked you. Wow. You are doing more than what I asked you. So saying yes to everything is not a show of being obedient. There are many yeses that we have said yes to already between the beginning of the year and this time I speak with you, that God did not send us to do. And remember, those things are not bad. They are good in the eyes of the world and ourselves. But to God, He says, I didn't send you to do many things. So today's episode is going to make you focus on what is priority for this season of your life. And this, when I came to this point, when He said, because you are doing what I didn't ask you to do, it hit me deeply, dear listener. It wasn't that I was doing the bad things, like I said, I was just doing too much. So where do you now draw the line of knowing that this is too much? Because sometimes our good can become the enemy of our best. I'll take that again. Sometimes our good intentions, good plans can become the enemy of God's best plans for us. So can we just pause for a moment? Pause, dear listener, and honestly ask yourself, what have I said yes to that might be draining me instead of strengthening me? What have you said yes that is sapping joy, sapping so much energy from you? Write it down if you can. This yes can be a role, it can be a relationship, or even a routine. So let's be honest, it's still the start of a new year. What are you saying yes to that is draining you instead of, encouraging you and inspire you to keep going at it? You need to take note of it and put it down. That might be one of the no's you need to take note of so that this year will be a fruitful one, a productive one, not necessarily by showing up everywhere, but showing up where is very important and truly matters for you. You see, not all yeses need to be loud. So now when you want to say yes to what truly matters to you this year, many of the yeses don't need to be seen, doesn't need to be on social media. Some of the most important life-changing decisions are usually quiet, personal, and many times unseen. Many of the yeses that you and I will make, that is going to move us to a better version of ourselves are things that we do in our personal time that people don't know. You don't know what I've said yes to for this year so far. And I don't need to put it on social media. So a quiet yes might sound like the following things that I'll just reel out to you. A quiet yes of, yes, I will guard my mornings for prayer and reflection. You would have started this year and said, okay, I want my spiritual life to be more intentional and nothing to interrupt it. Those yeses you have said, they are not things that maybe your spouse will even know, but you have said, okay, yes, this is what I desire. A quiet yes can be, yes, I will be fully present with my family and not just available. Sometimes you could be at home and you are not really at home. You could be at home and you are just on your system, on your phone. And your children are there, your spouse is there, nobody is connecting, interacting, but everybody is on one gadget. So this year, your quiet yes might be saying, no, I will not just be available, but I will be present. I will be seen in my home. my children and my spouse will know that, yes, I am here, and this time is for our bonding and for growing stronger. Your quiet yes could be, yes, I will stop proving and start resting. Like I said, there is nothing to prove to anyone. You are on your journey, marked on your you have your own path and destiny. There's nothing to show. It's not a competition. Your quiet years can be to say, I'm going to follow God's timing, I'm going to follow God's pace, and not people's pressure. I was feeling like that towards the end of last year. Yes, I had to calm down concerning some things. I had a target, I needed to do this and that, and suddenly I just found out that I was hearing within my heart, no, Ifeno, that's not how to live. You need to take it easy. Yes, you have a particular timeline, not a deadline. But if it's not coming through, why don't you take your time? Because good things take time to happen. And you know what? That's the meaning of Ifoma. Ifoma means good thing. And it takes time to build good things. It takes time to build a home. It takes time when you are correcting your children. It takes time even for yourself to develop. So quiet yeses are not about doing more, dear listener. Quiet yeses is more about being aligned. When your car the wheel is not properly aligned, instead of going straight, you might just see yourself, you are driving straight, not turning to the left or the right, but you just find out that your wheels are taking you slightly to the left more or to the right bend. So this is a call for alignment or realignment. The way you take your car to be realigned, the wheels to be realigned, so that when you are driving, you are not like you are veering off your lane. So this is a call for us to stay on our lane, and you don't need to do so much for you to be productive this year. So let's look at this scripture in the Bible that Mary said. And he said, be it unto me according to your word. Do you know that quiet yes that Mary said, she didn't shout it on a stage. She didn't come to social media like many of us do today and broadcast it. But do you know that quiet yes she said changed the whole of history of humanity? And that was what truly mattered to her at that time. So when you choose what truly matters, dear listener, your quiet obedience can echo louder than 1,000 busy plans. When you say yes to your family, when you say yes to your health, when you say yes to your time with God, when you say yes to what God has committed to you now, even the other things, you are multi-gifted and talented, yes, but that might not be the time. This might not be the time for you to pick up everything. This quiet obedience that somebody might not know could speak louder for generations to come. It's not about our busy schedules. Busy doesn't equate productivity. Busyness is not equal to being productive and fruitful. So I would like to share some signs that you are saying yes to the wrong things. Maybe you've been feeling, stretched, anxious, guilty, even when you are doing the good things. This could be a sign that you need to revisit the things you have said yes to. And I'll share 3 signs for you to look out for as you journey through this year. This episode is something that I believe you should listen to, maybe monthly. It could help you come back to what you need to be focusing on, what truly matters. So the first sign you need to watch to show whether you are saying yes to the wrong things is, number 1, have you lost your joy? Have you lost your joy? When your yes is draining joy, so joy is not based on what happens. You are joyful even when difficulty or trials or oppositions come. So when your yes drains your joy instead of giving you peace, this might be a sign that you are saying yes to what is not your assignment or what is not for you at this time. It could be okay for the next person, but for you, that is not for you at this time. Secondly, are you feeling resentment in what you are doing instead of being fulfilled? Do you feel fulfilled when you wake up every day to do the things that you have put on your to-do list? If you feel like this, you are saying yes just to please people. And now you feel you are trapped, you feel unseen, you don't feel fulfilled. This could be a sign that you are saying yes to the wrong things. And thirdly, when you have no space to breathe, this particular one, many of us, even Ifeno, that's how I was feeling at the end of last year. As in, it was just looking like a race that, you just have to continue. And I have to say, wait, stop, wait, what is going on here? So when you have no space to breathe, as in every hour of your day feels like a rush, you might be saying yes to too much. That's not how God has created us to live. You are always on the run. You are always, no, please. In quietness and peace is your strength. So if you don't have space to breathe, if you don't have space to meditate and to reflect, check it. There's something you are saying yes to that you need to take off that list and plan for 2026. So dear listeners, boundaries are not selfish, because this is just to tell you that you must have boundaries. Boundaries are not selfish, but they help you to, guard your space jealously, help you to guard what is supposed to be your focus, what truly matters. They are sacred. And we need to use boundaries to make space for what God actually has called you to get involved in for this year. You might not know all the details, but you have an understanding gradually, and it's still unfolding. Just start where you are. You don't need to be everywhere. You just need to be available for what God has already placed in your hand for this season. So how do you now know what to choose that truly matters? I know someone might be asking, okay, Ifeno, you have told me that I should not feel overwhelmed. I should not allow anything to steal my joy. I should feel fulfilled, not resentful. How do I now know what truly matters to me? So let's get practical with this. How do I know what deserves my yes for this year? Number one, does this align with my purpose in this season? This yes you want to say yes to for this particular thing, does it align with the time of life where you are in your life? Some of us are doing things, not based on the time and season of our life. So every season for everyone is different, and we need to understand what season we are in. For some of us, this season might be a time for you to learn, for you to nurture an idea. It might not be a time to launch, and you might be feeling pressured to launch out because you are seeing other people launching out. So we need to get our season right, because every season has its rhythm, and you need to know what you are supposed to be doing for this year and season of your life. Some people, it might be, like I said, to learn and not to lead yet. So you need to ask God what your focus should be right now. And some of us already know. So there are some ideas that, yes, you've gotten the idea. The fact that you got the idea does not mean you would launch out immediately. You might have to learn, you might have to take courses, you might have to do some things in preparation before you launch out. So you must ask yourself, does this align with my purpose, for this season? This yes, I want to say yes to. You need to understand the season of your life. You can't compare your life with, for example, a mother that just had a baby and you have a teenager. You are both on different seasons, so you can't compare yourself. And that is why you must know what truly matters to you at this season and time of your life. 2, does this yes you want to say yes to, does it bring peace over pressure? We said something not too long ago about that. These are the ways you know what to truly choose, that matters, what to choose, what matters this year. 2, does this yes bring peace or pressure? God doesn't come with pressure. He comes with peace. And even when it is something that might seem to be difficult, you will see your belief will be encouraged and strengthened. So pressure and confusion are signs that you should take a pause and really look at it. When you feel that, it's like you are racing, you need to pause and check that yes you are saying yes to. Maybe you are running ahead. It might not be that it's even the wrong thing, but maybe your timing, you need to take it easy with the timing. 3, who am I trying to please? This is a big one. In a world where everyone tries to show what they are doing, everything they are doing, the progress they are making, who are you trying to please? If your yes is rooted in fear of not missing out from what everyone is doing, or the fear of disappointing people, then it's time for you to take a pause and realign. You are not meant to please anyone beyond pleasing God. Take that pressure off. Take that fear of missing out. It's okay to miss out from the wrong things for your life for this year. So who are you trying to please? That is another way for you to know if you are focusing on what truly matters, if you are saying yes to what truly matters for you this year. Remember, it's still the beginning of the year and you are trying to find your feet and to be properly aligned and focused on what truly matters. And number 4, what will saying yes cost me? This is one that many of us don't really, take seriously or pay attention to, because saying yes to something means that you are exchanging it for something else. We all have 24 hours to use daily. So you're saying yes to this or that is meaning that you're saying no to something. So if you're saying yes to one thing or to something that came to your heart, means that you're going to say no to your family, to your health, and to your spiritual life. Dear listener, I think you should reconsider that yes. If your yes to something new is going to mean saying no to your family, you are married, saying no to your job, saying no to your health, your well-being, because if you are not well, you can't do that business, you can't go to that, you can't do that thing that you really want to do. Or even your spiritual well-being, which is your source, where you get all that you do from, then I think you need to reconsider it, and it's not too late for you to do that. Now, for us to make this as practicable as possible, let's take our notepads or our planner or whatever journal for 2026. Some of us have gotten such, and let us write out 3 quiet yeses that we are going to go ahead with for the year, and also 3 no's that will help you protect this yes that you have said. I'll take that again. So in order for us not to just listen to this episode and leave it there, can you just write 3 things that you are saying yes to and 3 other things that you are going to say no to protect the 3 top priorities for this year? And let me just help you with what I just said. The first priority should be your spiritual walk with God. You need to guard it jealously. Guard it with all that you can, because many things, the business of the world, will try to steal that time, and that is where you get all that you need to make your life, your family, your business, your job, whatever. It is so critical. That is where You will even get the strategies and the instructions that even when things seem to be challenging, you are sure that you already know what you are going to do to overcome that. So guard your spiritual life. That is one of the yeses you should say yes to. Secondly, guard your health, your well-being. Many of us overwork ourselves and we don't know when to take a break until we have been broken. We don't need to rest just because we fell sick. No, dear listener, that means that we are not taking our health as a top priority as one of those things that truly matters for 2026 to be a fruitful and a new year for us. So what wisdom is there to overwork ourselves? Yes, we made more money, but we use the money we have already gotten from the stress and everything, and you are using it to treat diseases and sicknesses. So we must guard our health jealously. Your body has a way of telling you it's okay, take a break, you can come back to this later, or why don't you leave it for now? I'm not encouraging laziness, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that our health is very important. Many people have left this side of eternity not because it was their time, but they did not prioritize their health and their well-being. And this is Ifeno reminding you at the beginning of the year that for this year to be a fruitful one for you, you must also guard your health and make it something that truly matters in your life this year. And thirdly, your family. So if you notice, the top three, I didn't choose friendships, relationships. I didn't choose different businesses. Don't get me wrong, we need the business, to pay the bills. But I'm just trying to tell you your top three. And I know we need money to take care of this family that is important to us, but we need to know how to spend quality time with our loved ones. We don't need to wait for things to happen, for life to happen before we learn our lessons. Yeah, so this is what I want us to do. And then write the 3 no's, the things that you have seen that have been patterns and clues to lead you to distractions. Write them down. That no, I will say no to this, I will say no to that. 3 of them. And keep looking at them every day. And if you say, Ifeno, I can't look at it every day, every week, at the beginning of the week, look at them and say, okay, so this week, what am I going to do to make sure that nothing takes the yeses, that I have already slated out? Because once the year rolls in full mode now, once we get into February, March, some of us might even forget the 3 top yeses. And Ifeno has helped you on this episode. Please let us take what truly matters as what truly matters. Let's not do more than what God has sent us to do, even when it looks good. So as we begin this new year, I want us to remember that not every door is your door. Not every invitation, no matter how juicy and good it might look, it might not be your assignment, and not every good thing is your God thing. So the fact that something is good does not mean that God is necessarily in it for you, dear listener. Choose the quiet yeses that draw you closer to your peace, to purpose, and to presence where God has placed you. Let 2026, this new year, let it be defined by depth, not just by activities, not by running up and down. Let this year be defined by your depth in God, in what He has called you to do and be present, for your family. I'd like us to just share a short word of prayer. Father, thank you for this fresh beginning of a new year. Teach us to choose wisely and to say yes where you are actually leading us. Help us to rest where you have said enough. Help us to find balance in you. Help us to find joy and grace in every yes we give this year. In Jesus' name, amen. Yes. Thank you so much for joining me again on this platform. And like I said, if you have not subscribed, please do that so that you always get, the new episode on time. And if this episode spoke deeply to your heart, I think it's an episode to share widely. Share with at least a friend, a loved one who needs this reminder that they need to slow down first, and then choose what truly matters. The fact that people are going to different destinations does not necessarily mean that you are heading to that destination, And remember that the best yes for this year is the one that keeps you aligned with God's peace. Choose what truly matters for you and your family this year. Thanks for joining us this week on the At Home with Ifeno podcast. Check us out on Instagram at Ifeno17 and on YouTube at Home with Ifeno podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch every new episode and leave us a comment so we can build a strong community. See you in 2 weeks' time.